All right, this video will be about subject matter is a 2023 Mazda CX-30 Turbo Premium Plus, wife's car. I've done the front transfer case already. If you're interested in that, find the other video. If you're interested in the rear differential, I'm going to walk through it. I've already done it, but I want to just put it out there so anyone that's interested has an easy to reference video. Anyway, so things you'll need: Hypoid SG1 motor oil. I use the Mazda stuff, so they can't claim I don't use the right fluids. You'll also need crush washers, part number 9956-41-800. Hard to find anywhere. I bought them from Mazda, and I bought a big pack because I've got CX-5 also. And you'll also need a fluid transfer pump. You will need a way to raise your vehicle. In this case, I have a drive-up ramp on the front side, and on the back side, I jacked it up and put it on stands. You want to make sure it's approximately level. In this case, I just measured to the bottom of the car, the front and the back of it, and then just made sure that that distance was the same after I raised it. Anyway, jacked up the rear end using the hitch I had installed, and put it on on supports so it can't move. And I'm going to take you under to where the differential is on the back of the car. You can see easy to reach both the drain as well as the fill plugs. And I believe it's a 23 mil, which I will confirm right now. It is not a 23. I'm sorry, it's a 24 mil. 24 mil. This is a 23. But it must be a 24 that you use to get it on and off. Anyway, so you take the drain plug off first. By the way, here's the muffler right behind it. We're coming in from the back of the car, so easy to see. You take the fill plug out first. If you can't get the fill plug out, you're not taking the drain plug out, of course, until you can get somewhere where they can break it for you. But the long and the short, you use a 24 to get them off. They also have crush washers on the inside of them. You use 2 crush washers. The flat side of the crush washer goes facing the bolt, the rounded side facing the case itself. So you're going to take both. You're going to take the fill off first, then the drain. You're going to drain it. I drained mine into a cup to measure it. It drained about 300 millimeters of fluid. It was a cloudy brown, but not in bad shape. It's clear yellow new. So this car has 40,000 miles on it. So I would argue 40,000 is a fine, at least in our use case. Others argue to change it sooner. Others argue you never have to change it. I would certainly err on changing all fluids in a vehicle more often than not. So 40,000 miles seems to be a good in our use case. Once you take the fill and then the drain out, and then of course the drain will drip. You can see I used a cardboard to capture any spills, etc. Once you drain it out, you're going to put a new crush washer on. You're going to put it back on. According to another source, I did not read it in the service manual, but they said 32 pound-foot is the correct torque for both. I don't know that to be a fact. You might want to look that up and see if there's any other sources available. But I will tell you that breaking them took a lot more than 32 pound-foot to break them. So they might have used like a Loctite on the nuts, perhaps. But anyway, so Simple Simon, you clean it up. The bottom one has has a magnet on the front side of it that's sitting inside of the transfer case. And so you have to clean that also before you put it back in. It's got shavings and stuff like that. It's intended to clean up the fluid a little bit if there's some random shavings. So you put that, you clean up the plug, you put it back on with a new crush washer, then you use the transfer pump to move in the SG1 fluid until it starts weeping out, and then you clean it up a little bit. You clean up that nut, and then you wind up putting it back on again with a crush washer in there. And apparently, perhaps 32 pound-foot of torque. I just used a 1/2-inch drive and snugged it to a goodly amount. I've worked on enough vehicles and used torque wrenches to know approximately, and should be fine if I over torque it a little bit. Anyway, so that's the gist of it. Simple Simon. So raise the car properly, take off nuts, fill first, drain second, new crush washers on, clean the drain plug, put it back on, use a transfer, you can see the transfer pump way up there. See if we can get to it. There's my transfer pump on the fluid. I did the front transfer. Anyway, so use that to transfer it to the fill plug until it weeps out. Put it back on with a drain washer, or with a aluminum crush washer, and you're done. Simple Simon. Save yourself a couple $100. Don't forget to elevate both the front and the back of the car when you're doing it. And like I said, Simple Simon, easy access. Same is true for the CX-5. The CX-5 needed, I think, a 17 and a 23, but one of them, the 17 or the 23, had to be a low profile because there's a bracket in the way. So in that case, I had purchased a low profile socket set, a metric 1/2-inch drive socket set. To get to it. But so the same is true of the CX-5. In fact, you can see the CX-5 sitting over there in the garage. Same is true of the CX-5. Anyway, good luck.